Hey, what's up guys, Wildchild here. Welcome to this very cool gameplay, and well, this is not live. I'm doing a post commentary on this video because in about 2 minutes I'm gonna go quiet because I had to really concentrate on this one. This is one of those games that if you lose your concentration for like 2 minutes or even a minute, you lose the game. And you know me, I don't play to lose, I play to win. Try to help my team in any way possible, any way I can, just to get the W at the end, and that is so rewarding. So we're gonna get a lot of kills. I died a bit more than usual, but that's okay because we won the game. So I'm using probably the best gun in the game, man, and it's the Sturmgewehr. I think that's how you pronounce it. I know this gun. I wouldn't get surprised, or it wouldn't surprise me if they nerf this gun in a few months or even weeks. This thing is really good, man. Really good, really nasty, and you know, it's awesome. It's a fun gun. If you want to be aggressive, if you want to do whatever you want, and not so much defensive, because you shoot so fast that it makes you aggressive, you know. So it's an awesome gun for that. So this is one of those games, man, where I'm playing with randoms. But even though I'm playing with randoms, we kind of have like this like weird connection. Like we all want to win the game. We all want one thing, and you know, it works. You know, it works, and it's always fun to play with people like this. It's not always bad players. I know this you know, there's always a thing that people don't communicate and they don't play the objective. Yeah, I mean, I know it happens a lot, but sometimes I just ended up playing with people like this, and it's just so much fun, and it's so much easier that you just want to keep playing with the same team, man. It's just awesome, you know. That connection, you know, everybody just doing their job and everything they can to win the game. Over here I'm like complaining that nobody's over here with me. They were trying to capture all the flags. So the idea is always just to get those points up, you know, at the beginning of the game. That way you have like a little or you don't have to worry so much later on in the game. You can concentrate on getting kills, or just holding on other choke points and stuff like that. So for me, the early in the game that you capture the flags and you get this point advantage, the better it is for you and the team. It makes your job a lot easier, and it's way better this way. At least my experience with domination, you know, just so much easier. Because don't get me wrong, the other team they were pretty good too. That's why I love this game, and that's why I'm doing a post commentary, because both teams, man, were playing to win. Both teams, and that normally doesn't happen very often. There's always a team that just stay in the back, not doing much, and then you just, you know, get 50 kills and like 2 deaths, and it's, you know, pretty easy and piece of cake. But not in this one, man. It was just the one you have to fight a lot, and it really makes you think like, how I'm going to approach this team, right? How aggressive do I need to be? How defensive do I need to be? Which flags I'm going to focus on, you know? And at some point the struggle is going to be real. It's going to be real, and those decisions are going to come into play. So we'll talk about it as we go on with the game. So first we just gotta, I mean, we got only one flag. We gotta defend this one, this C flag, which is kind of weird. The capture radius in this map is really small compared to some of the other ones. On my previous video with I forgot the name of the map. I don't even know the name of this map. The one with the Lewis. I don't know if you watched that gameplay, but that map, you know, the capture radius of that A flag, it's really big compared to this one. So I don't know why that happens. Maybe something needs to be fixed, but there's a spot on that A flag where it's just like way away from the flag, and you can still capture it, and so it doesn't make any sense. But this one, that C flag over here, it's just kind of weird. Pretty much all the flags in this map, you have to be like right there in order to capture it. So it makes it a little bit difficult if you don't have your teammates around. It could get you in trouble, but well, you gotta do it. If you want to win the game, you gotta do it, and you know, it's all good. It's all good. So again, you know, we're just trying to get this C flag that is always so tricky, and one of the problems that I see so far is people going into this weird spots on this map. I mean, don't get me wrong, I do like this map, but For example, at this point over here, I'm trying just to destroy the house, and I thought I destroyed the house, but no, the house is just right there, and the guy on the rooftop, which should be pretty much dead or almost dead, didn't die. So I wish this sort of destruction was available in all the game. All the houses destroyable. Maybe, I don't know, maybe that what's it called, Piat or whatever the name is, doesn't work on that house. I think it should. But yeah, it just those like little spots there. Also, people just hide in the rocks, and it's spots where like shouldn't be available for the players. So it makes it a little boring in the map. I mean, the map itself, I like it, but it's just this weird spot that you're able to go to. Makes it like less fun, in my opinion. But I don't know. That's just me. But other than that, this map is the one that always I feel like I have to work the hardest. It seems like I don't know, kind of difficult in a way. So that's what I was saying. Those early points are very important if you want to win the game, because look, I'm going after the guys hiding over there, hiding on the rooftops and stuff. So it's just, I mean, we're gonna take map control. You know, I remember telling you this in like Battlefield 1 and even in my Call of Duty games. You know, map control is so important, and this is what we're trying to do over here. Just get rid of the enemy, and then just go and capture the flag and keep on winning. But these guys, they wanted to win too, so it was such a struggle, this game. It was just like a non-ending, you know, battle here. So this is one of those games where like features like the building mechanic, right? Which I'm gonna talk about it on a future video. But really quick, like for me, that doesn't really work that much, because I'm always on a rush, you know, to the other flag. Maybe yes, I should take a time or two, or a minute or two, not a time, a minute or two to build the stuff and slow down the enemy. But it doesn't work, you know. I don't have that minute, I don't have that 30 seconds or whatever, because the enemy are capturing the other flag, or we need to recapture, you know. So it's always that rush, you know, and that's why I love domination, you know, because there's no vehicles, so it's only infantry, so you get to rush without worrying about a tank waiting for you on a flag or stuff like that. Maybe I should play Rush one of these days. I miss Rush, like Battlefield 3 Rush. That was my favorite. That was the best Rush mode, I think. But anyways, so as you see, the struggle is real. We got the 2 flags blue. We're trying to get the third one because of the, like I said, the points factor, and you know, it's just so tricky, you know, so tricky sometimes, just to get a good team, you know, not to capture the flag, but just to get a good team that actually defends and capture objectives, you know. And these guys were motivated, they wanted to win, and you know, that's always pretty good. It's always pretty good. So this spot over here, man, this is a good spot just to hold the enemy for a little bit while you're trying to get out of a B. Usually I stay a little bit longer waiting for a guy like that, because you know they're coming that way, and so I usually stay down there waiting for a little bit and see the other guy like going up the little mountain there. So those little spots shouldn't be available, you know, for players. Maybe it's a glitch, or maybe they did it on purpose, I don't know. But you have to be careful with those guys, you know, hiding in the rocks. And the thing is, you know, the squad mates respawn on them, and then all of a sudden you got like 4 guys, and if you are if you're caught off guard, then you're done. So not much you can do. So these guys keep going after B. So that was the real trick over here, keeping that B flag blue, and also this C flag. So usually, and I always say this on my strategy videos, it's always easier just to get 2 flags and just protect those flags, and then you win the game. But even though we're playing as a team here, we were a bit like disorganized. We were like all over the place, so that didn't happen in this game. There was not that, okay, we're gonna focus on 2 flags and then just hold the enemy down and insert certain flag, you know, either A or C or whatever. No, it didn't happen, because they wanted to win. The enemy wanted to win, so they were all over the place too. So if you see in this gameplay, if you pay attention, such a chaos, and chaos sometimes is good, sometimes sucks, but it's good when you win at the end. And the victory was pretty epic. So over here I can I can see and hear this bunch of enemy guys over here, so I'm just trying to destroy them before the squad mates respawn on them, and they take control of this C flag. So boom, we need some ammo. So there you go. We're trying to just to get this. I don't know how I didn't die over here. I got so lucky. Sometimes I get lucky, but the enemy are just being so aggressive against, oh, with this C flag. So it's like, man, we need more people. You know, where's everybody? I mean, everybody over here, like, the more players we got here, the better. So the enemy team were all over the place too. So this is what I was saying before. Like, you reach a point where, like, okay, what's gonna be my strategy? You know, how am I going to approach this? These guys are good. You know, they want to win. So it's just tricky. So you have to trust on your squad mates and your teammates. If they're doing a great job, you know, trying to capture all the flags, then you go for the other one. So it's always that C flag, man. That C flag was very tricky. Over here they're capturing the A flag, so man, it was a very difficult game. So it's always, I mean, the reason why the C flag is difficult is because it's easier to counter. So people love it over there, so you have to be careful with that. But over here just trying to get these guys off this flag, and if we can just recapture it. Lucky we got a squad mate over here that's going to help us out through these difficult times, and these guys are just like prone in these really cool spots. So, and if they have an MG, yes, you're not going to survive, because those things are like a laser beam. So it just, like I said, it's just all about strategy, how you move in the map. So we spotted these guys over there, have to be careful and try to get that other flag so we can catch up on points, because I think at this moment we're losing. If I'm seeing correctly, we're losing, and this is not good. This is unacceptable. So you gotta be fast, and I spotted these guys over here hiding. And the thing is, you can just leave this area, because if they're like respawning back there, they're gonna capture this A flag, you know, in no time. So that's the other thing. So which flag are you gonna go for? And well, first you gotta go for ammo. So if you can kill the enemy, if you want to kill the enemy, yeah, you need more ammo. So definitely it was just a bit tricky, the strategy part, because we know the enemy are just so comfortable on that C flag, and they're just going after this A flag because those two guys were hiding behind those rocks over there. So that, my friend, was the tricky part. And in this gameplay, you see this still hiding over there. So we got a teammate capturing, so we're gonna protect him. And yeah, it just difficult when it's like this, you know. This is like good strategy what they did, you know, hiding behind those rocks and the other guys can see. That makes you go all over the place, you and your team. So we just want to try to just pin them down a little bit and keep this A flag blue, and hope for the best. Hopefully, you know, we can just get him and maybe just get the C flag at some point. So this is the stuff that I think about, like, at this moment, you know, what I'm gonna do, kill these guys, and just taking a look at the flags, you know, make sure that we got two blue. And yeah, it's a kind of difficult situation. I know there's more than one guy back there waiting for, I don't know, maybe one of my squad mates just to come down here. We're losing the B flag at the moment, so it just what do we do? You know, like, we cannot lose the A flag. We need this flag, man, and we got some people back there. So yeah, a lot of decisions to be made in this one. I know I'm just camping out over here, but I just want to get these guys, man, get them off this A flag. So we gotta rush a little bit and try to catch him by surprise, and see if we can just get a kill or two. And lucky, I thought it was just one guy right here, but yeah, his body just came from well, from the rocks. And what happened over here, we're just trying to get revived, and these guys are just still respawning back there. So like I said, it's tricky, man. It's tricky because you know that they're gonna be going after that A flag, and the other two are red, almost red. Well, they're capturing C at the moment. So it's just so tricky when in terms of strategy, right? But I think what we did right was staying aggressive, you know, towards the flags, any flag, A, B, C, whatever, we just stayed aggressive, and that helped us out to win. See, we spotted this guy over here. They just keep hiding behind these rocks, which is so close to this A flag, which is something that I wouldn't do. I like to move around, and I wouldn't stay the whole game there. I think first of all, it's pretty boring, and second, I don't know, it's not my style. So staying aggressive is one of those things that help us out as a team, because what we like defending some flags, the team will capturing others. So that aggressiveness, man, is always key. Although sometimes running from flag to flag is gonna get you killed, but doesn't really matter. The thing is just like spread out the enemy defense, and just kind of like spawn trapping them in a way, and then you get the kills and just wait it out for the points, to catch up on points and make things even, and it's all good. So I'm glad that I picked this gun for this very difficult game, because believe it or not, it was difficult. Yeah, I'm looking all serious over there, thinking, what are we gonna do, man? What are we going to do over here with these guys? So this is what we did, and awesome. Like, you don't have, this is one of those games that you really don't have much time to revive your squad mates. Everything is such a chaos. Look, I'm going back after, I don't even know, like A, C, where's everybody going? C? Let's go everybody for C. The more people, the better. Because in this game you die so quick that yes, you need everybody, in order to capture a flag. But since everybody's going that way, why not try and go for A, just in case the enemy are trying to flank us, or at least trying to stop them. So these little decisions, once again, are the ones that help you out, because otherwise, if we don't pay attention to what's behind us, they would have come over here and then just destroyed us. So it just maybe luck sometimes. See how these guys go up in the mountain? Sometimes it's just luck, sometimes it's just like, I don't know, this sense of like watching our backs. And look, we got like, we're losing at this moment. We're losing. This is not good. It's not looking good for our team. But okay, we got some people on A. So it was a struggle, and it was good, man. This type of games test your skill level on like what are you going to do, right? What's gonna be next? What's gonna be your move? And I know there's people coming over here or through here, and I don't see anybody, and I feel like confident that there's nobody coming, and it's all looking good. It's all looking good until this guy shows up. So he's like, but things are getting a little bit more even points wise, and it's because this aggressive game style that we are I don't know, that we're using at the moment, So this is very awesome. So this is what I said. I love this gameplay, man. I like this one a lot because of the struggle. Because the struggle as a team, not just me trying to be the hero and be the guy on the scoreboard with the most kills and all that. It was just a struggle as a team. Usually my domination gameplays they're a bit smoother and they're easier, but a little bit. But this one is just such a struggle, man, against these guys, and I like the challenge. It's always good, makes me a better player, and since I'm still learning these maps and how people play, these type of games are just awesome. Are just awesome for that, because I'm not a pro, but I just enjoy video games and enjoy domination. So these things like helps you shape your skills. Makes me a better player in my opinion. So it's all good. So anyway, so the struggle continues over here. We got some control on this C flag, but now we're gaining control of the B flag, and I think for this map I will go C and B. I think it's easier to go between these two flags because you can go behind this mountain. If you go, how that guy didn't kill me, I don't know, man. That guy must be pissed. I was shooting at that guy, he didn't die, he probably said. If you go from C to B, I think it's easier than A, because A, you're too obvious. You have to cross the field on the other side, and it's pretty obvious that you're going over there. And or you can do A and C, which you can go behind the mountains also. So that would be my choice for this map: A and C, or C and B. I wouldn't go for for A and B. I don't think so. I wouldn't like that little that little choice of flags. I don't like it. But anyways, so we lost the flags, man. It's just I thought we were going to lose, and you're probably saying, okay, you guys, how are you guys going to win this game? Yeah, this is not looking good for our team, like not at all. So this is one of those games that goes down to the wire, to the last second, not even last minute, it's just the last second. It's like a huge team effort, and then you just boom. It's like such a big relief. It's just like you feel like you won $1,000,000 after a game like this. It's like I should have won $1,000,000. I should have won a new console, a new PC after this performance. Yeah, it just felt like that. So anyways, so the struggle was also keeping the C flag blue. I don't know what these guys were coming from. Maybe a guy or two from different squads were hiding somewhere, because these guys were getting here like so quickly and so easily that I couldn't figure it out where these guys were hiding, where they were coming from. I don't know, they were crossing the little field there. I don't know, because I'm always going over here behind the mountain. Yeah, it was kind of hard to figure it out where these guys were coming from. So I was going to help with that B flag, but they don't need my help because they got it. And things are getting a little chaotic because look, they keep coming after the C flag, and we want to keep it blue. So it's a huge struggle, and it's just crazy, man. More people over here, they just keep showing up out of nowhere, like ninjas. These guys are like ninjas. So finally we got some time to revive our teammate, and I just didn't hear this guy. One thing I was gonna say is that the footsteps in this game are not as good as they were in Battlefield 1. So it's something that I missed. But yeah, they're crossing this field, man. That's what they're doing. And I really spawned on this guy, which I shouldn't. I wanted to revive. I mean, I don't see the guy. I think he ran away, and I was trying to revive this guy. I thought we had a second or two, but a little too late. Like no one on my team was around just to kill him. But once again, look, we lost the flags. So it's just like a never-ending suffering and in this game. So at this point, I thought it's done. I mean, 3 flags again. It's just pretty much impossible. Try to just get him. Try to turn things around. This is not going to happen. But I know I doubt it. I doubted my team. These guys are awesome. Look at their names at the end, and you'll see these guys are awesome. Good guys, all of them, good guys. But once again, really quick, we just regain control of these 2 flags. So it's just the teamwork is just amazing. And once again, this proves that you don't have to. I mean, it's always good when you can communicate, but sometimes you don't play with your friends. You have to play with randoms, and you get a bit of everything: good players, bad players, snipers, not snipers. You get everything. And if you tried your best, man, sometimes your teammates catch on that stuff. It's like, okay, these guys are playing the objective, you know what, let's go too. These guys capturing the C flag, I'm gonna go too. Sometimes kind of like that vibe gets to everybody, and that's good. It happens to me too, games where I feel like I'm a bit more maybe defensive or stuff like that, and I see teammates capturing flags. It motivates me just to go or to be more aggressive towards flags and maybe stop being so defensive. So that mentality is always good. And look, once again, we got only 1 flag, just the B flag. So the motivation is always good. It's always good. And this is like the hard part when it gets like towards the end, because every little thing, man, every little second counts, and every kill, every flag at this moment, it's just so important. I'm just trying to destroy these buildings, but they don't go down. Which like I say, it sucks because they should all just get destroyed. They're like wooden houses. You throw a missile or you shouldn't missile at them. They should be dead. The houses. So anyways, look at these guys. They're not happy with 2 flags. They want 3. And hey, I don't care if I die 100 times, you know, I just defend these flags and go for the win. So this is what we did. They're not gonna take this one. They're gonna keep the C flag and maybe try to go for another one. See if we can get a victory or something, so like a miracle towards the end. So it's just a rush. So once again, this shows that for me, the building mechanic, at least in this gameplay, doesn't work, man. I don't have time just to build a little wall here and there. Just, you gotta go for the next flag. So really no time for that. And I mean, don't get me, I'm not criticizing, because new ideas are always welcome, and I think it's good, and it might work for all the games to slow down the enemy. But for this one, no. And over here, this is the part where like I can hear there's an enemy guy over here, and he was hiding the rocks. It's hard to see sometimes the enemy behind the rocks. So, and this is the part where, like, at the end of the video, you'll see me laughing, and it's because of this guy over here. Look, he's trying to be all happy, teabagging. Oh, probably I kill him a lot of times, and he's trying to get that revenge. And I thought, oh, we lost, but look at the points, man. Look at the points right now, and this is where it gets like super cool. this is where it gets like super cool, because it's like we're down 3 and they're 11. I'm like, that's it, we lost it. You know, there's not enough time for us to get this thing going. And I don't know, I love these teammates, man. And all of a sudden over here, I'm gonna start seeing they're capturing the C flag. So we're still down on 3 spawns, or like, you know, 3 tickets, and we're gonna get all 3 flags, and we're gonna get a couple of kills, and the victory dance, it's about to happen. So this is why I was laughing over here at the end, because I remember that guy teabagging. I'm like, yeah, you were celebrating before time, and you lost the game. So love this gameplay, man. Love this team. All these guys are awesome. We did great as a team. This is very awesome. We got tons of kills, man. We didn't get to be the best squad, but this was too epic, and I love it. Love gameplay. See the happiness in my face? It's awesome. So alright, thanks for watching. My name is Walter. I hope you enjoyed this gameplay and commentary, and we went 58-16 and one crazy gameplay over here. So I'll see you on the next video. Thank you for watching. Later.